Hello. Oh, that's new. It went black for a second, but I think we're good. Say something in chat if we're good. You can literally just say something. That's fine too. But yeah, it keeps blinking in and out. Love that. Love when Streamlabs works and they dare ask me to pay them money. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Let's see. Flip over to YouTube so I can actually see the chat. Yo, something. Okay, cool. I'm doing good, Richard Bryan Smith. How are you? Yeah, I'm just late. You should know this by now. I've seen your name plenty of times in chat. Maybe you're just not normally here on time. Thank you. I feel like my hair is pretty good today. I'm feeling good about my hair, so I appreciate that. I always love when people say first when they're not first. It's always funny to me. Like, I'll get comments where they think they're first, and they are not, but they're very confident and proud about it. I do not dye my hair, no. This is the natural color. I don't even think I've ever put like a temporary for fun color in my hair. I remember there was like one time in elementary school, the basketball team I was on, everybody wanted to have green hair for St. Patrick's Day, and I, I don't think I did it with them. And it was just like the spray in, probably from like Dollar Tree stuff. But were you actually sixth? I'm not gonna even bother counting, Dad. Hello, Draco. How you doing? Okay, but what was I gonna say? Oh, let's flip over. Yes, it's my natural jawline. Apparently, I have a great jawline. I'll take it. But let's go over what the poll is about. I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Let's try and close it on YouTube instead of Streamlabs. Okay, there we go. 95% of you have said no. That's fine. It's not for everybody. I know not all of you are into doing mods yourself, or you don't feel comfortable doing mods yourself. Hopefully, eventually, I should be getting some stock of my own shells. I should do that. But let's flip over to this. This is the shell we're working with today. I have black buttons in the thumbnail. That's just because the product photo that is on AliExpress has orange buttons for some reason. Like, I don't think there's ever a time that Bulbasaur has orange on him, but I just turned it black in Photoshop just for the thumbnail's sake. We're gonna be going with these. It's kind of hard to tell these buttons, but this like light green thing, it's getting really blown out in this lighting, but I think it's gonna look good with this shell. And the shell is also, it's like a mint green. It's not quite Black Ice original. This is more green. This is more of a bluey, bluish color. But I don't know if this glows in the dark or not. I know Black Ice does. The original does. Permafrost does not. But it does glow in the dark. You can faintly see it. All right, flashbang in 3, 2, 1. But this shell does glow in the dark. It's got a cool Bulbasaur print on the front of it. And we're going to have to cut the crap out of it because this is an original shell. So, well, it's not. It's a aftermarket shell. But it is meant to copy the OEM shell. But for now, I want to take a second to talk about Black Ice because I make money if I sell them. The original Black Ice, if you have not seen anything about it in the past couple days since I've been posting about it, original Black Ice, not going anywhere. This cool design that has a lot more detail in the print, that has the cracks. I mean, they both have the cracks that you can feel and see. This isn't going anywhere. We've just had some major stock issues because retro modding has not been able to get more of this color shell. We have used up all the ones they have, and they still have not gotten any in the past 8 months. But instead of just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, thank you, Retro Rich. I will respond to that in a second. I got a flow going. We decided to make a clear variant, which I didn't put a shell on at all, or a sticker on at all. And you can actually see through the print. It is sick. It actually looks like it's a block of ice. You got a Game Boy frozen in ice. You've got frosted edges around the buttons, around the shell. It is very cool. I think it's awesome. I still love this, obviously, and I still think I kind of like it a little bit better, the original, but the response to this was way better than I was expecting. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys like it. So you can grab permafrost. It's still black ice, just like permafrost, like colon permafrost. You can grab this retro modding right now. There were 75 to start. We're down to 65. Thank you to the 10 of you who have already bought them. That is awesome. And they should be regularly in stock. There's a lot of stock of these clear shells, and clear is a popular enough color that they should be ordering these faster. I am really pushing Gary and Retromodding to get the original ready for like Black Friday. At least have one at like one drop at the end of the year for like Christmas or something, like winter. That's my hope. But I am not in control of it. Otherwise, we would have had stock in like March. But I just wanted to advertise a little bit there because it is another big project of mine and people seem to be liking it. So I just want to get the word out as much as possible. Anyways, Retro Rich, thank you. Dog, been loving the channel. Got no mod friends, so I mod when I watch. It makes me feel like I'm not doing a solo. I wish I had someone to mod with too. So I usually watch podcasts. Yes, watch podcasts. I don't like listening to podcasts. I like having the YouTube video podcasts on my TV, and then I still am looking down at the table most of the time. But I'm usually catching up on YouTube when I do modding and stuff. Niplob. Last time I paid $20 for a Retro 6 UV printed shell. The print immediately peeled off. Peeled off? Peeled off. I wonder if it's not a UV print and then they did one of like the hydro dip prints. Fun fact, started my my business with hydro dipped shells. If you didn't know, I don't think those ever peeled off. If anybody still has any of those, I think I only did like 10, maybe 20, and then I started doing mods. But I would be interested to see if anybody's still dailying some hydro dipped shells of mine. Oh, these ones are the ones that crack. I'm gonna put some sunglasses on because I don't have any safety glasses. Probably should get some. These work just fine. Some shells will just like not fly off when you trim them like that. Some of them do. This one, they fly off. Yeah, this one just crackles. Nice. But we have to trim a lot of the shell here, just to fit the screen in. That includes part of the LED hole, which actually I can just take that whole thing out if I want to, because this PCB does not have an LED. This is always the toughest part too, getting just part of the LED post and getting it flush too. Retro 6 is still legit. I mean, I haven't tried them in a long time. I have personally not had the best experience with them. I've heard a lot of not good things about them. We'll just leave it at that for today because I think I've explained enough about why I don't deal with them. And I don't need to keep talking about it. Yeah, that just flies off. It just cracks off. Nice. I will mention this now before I forget. Uh, I did mention this in Friday's video at the very beginning. I am going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I always want to call it convention. It's a convention. But I am going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo this weekend. I'm going only on Saturday. So if you want to meet me, come say hi. I think it'd be pretty cool to meet you guys. Just saying. And it was a lot of fun when I went last time. I didn't go last year. I went 2 years ago. It was a lot of fun. You don't always get like the best deals on games there, but there are some pretty cool finds. Sometimes. I noticed that some people like raise the prices on games for the convention. I'm sure this is like a standard thing nowadays, just because it costs money to move all of your product to a convention floor. But it does kind of suck because it's just like I'm coming for the deals and there's not that many deals. But I'm interested to see what was there. Last time I saw quite a few modded Game Boys. And it's always interesting to look at what they price them at compared to what I price them at. But yeah, if you wanna, I'm gonna say this, and I feel a little cringy saying it because I don't know, I don't feel like a celebrity or anything. I know 70,000 subscribers is kind of a lot, but kind of not for the average YouTuber. But if you want a picture with me, or if you want a signature, I'm happy to do those things. Hopefully, I have a good hair day then too. Let me take these off. But if you want a signature, if you want me to sign anything, I'm not gonna carry around a pen because I don't think anybody's actually gonna want a signature for me. Uh, so if you want a signature for me, you better have something for me to write with and something for me to write on. And obviously some sort of camera if you want a picture with me. I will not sign any body parts. Maybe an arm. Wouldn't be the first GBA I've signed. I've done that live on stream before, so. I can't promise that my signature will be any good though, because I haven't practiced my YouTuber signature in a while. And I don't have it the same as my normal signature because I don't want people to learn my signature and pretend to be me. So, okay, I think this is actually good enough. I believe so. This is something that bugs me with Game Boy Pockets. As easy as they are to install, it's really annoying that they have all of this excess on this side. If it was on this side, no problem. But I'm trying to line up this stuff and I have to fold these over and then I can't see these lines. It's annoying. Oh yeah. I forgot. I've got 1 second before I get stolen from. I got GameCubes in today, so hopefully later this week there'll be some more GameCube stock. I'm still waiting on shells to come in though. But fixing the GameCubes I just bought that I just got in is on my list of things to do this week. So hopefully there will be more GameCube stock later this week for those who are asking. That's what we have to do. I forgot about that. My favorite part. Gotta trim the edges of this because you need to have more of the screen cutout exposed. And this is what makes it fun, especially when it's not as smooth as the other shells. Doesn't come off as easily. Goodness. I'm wondering if I should just get the Dremel out and be loud so I'm safer. What's the best method to remove a strip screw from a GBASP? Drill, baby, drill. I just drill the top off, and then I can extract it with the some pliers of some sort. It's unfortunate and kind of scary, but that's the easiest way to do it. So. You could do what Will Smith does and change your signature every couple of years so that he could look at one and tell you which era it's from. Interesting. I'm not quite Taylor Swift popular, but I could have eras. I think I am going to get the Dremel out. Should I use a sanding bit or should I use this bit? Is the question. I've got this. I've got this. And before you ask, it's Pepsi. I know you want to know, Rich. Being loud at a Monday night will make your neighbors love you. Well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so. Okay, we'll go. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I should do this one. I need to get new bits because I've been using this for a while. We'll try this one. I'm gonna move my Pepsi somewhere else. Probably should wear a mask. I've been wheezy enough this morning. Did I say 2:30? 12:30. Whatever. There's a 2 in it. Okay. Yes, time zones exist. We're performing surgery. That's why I'm wearing this surgical mask here. All right. I'm gonna. Let's see. How loud is this? We're not going to be dremeling today. The battery. Oh wait, that was weird. The first time I turned it on, it just didn't go. I'm gonna turn down my mic a little bit as I'm doing this. Okay. Let's see. There's no need to do that. Maybe I should just mute my mic then. I'm gonna put those glasses back on. Nice. It's gonna fog up the sunglasses too. I cannot see anything. Okay, let's see how that is. Oh, there's stuff all over my hand. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if actually wait a couple of weeks and I should have a video coming out on what you can do with your old GBC boards or your screwed up GBC boards. Okay. Where is, there it is. place my screen lens in there. Okay, this left side, besides the corner, is good. This corner needs work. This corner needs a slight bit of work. This whole edge in this corner. Okay, this whole side could use a little work. That needs just a tiny bit of work. And then we're good. A little bit down here too. Should be good now. What would that way be? I'm gonna pick on you just a little bit because you're picking on me. Because I get comments like that a lot where they're like, you should do it a different way. Or like, there's a better way to do that. And then they don't explain it. So please. I would love to know. Like, very genuinely, I don't like doing it this way. But with the shell and using the X-Acto knife, it is not easy. It is the harder way in this particular case. Otherwise, I'd normally do it with a craft knife. Okay, that corner, these two bottom corners, just a little bit more. I'm going to use the craft knife to finish it off, though. What is an end cutter? Like flush cutters? These? I can't really get along the edge with that. And with the state of this shell being so brittle, it would probably just crack in places that I don't want it to crack. That's why somewhat melting it down with the Dremel is the best way to go in this case. Because it's not going to crack it. And the best part about this is it doesn't need to look good because you don't see it. And you must be new here because not many of my projects look good. I'm going to get out the vacuum and take care of a lot of this stuff. just put that over there for now. What is an end cutter? Because if that is different from a flush cutter, I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm going to mute while I vacuum for your sake. Also turn up the gain again so you can hear me a little better. And then yeah, I agree. There are 28 people in here and 19 likes. Well, let's see if we can do something about that while I vacuum. All right, let's continue the rest of the stream, huh? That's still got some dust there, but I don't think that's gonna come off till we like wash the mat again. And I plan to do a lot more soldering work later today. So I don't want to wash it yet. Okay, I'm gonna grab my drink again too because I'm parched. Hi, Mike. I've seen someone completely mess up a Game Boy to fit a CRT in. Oh, are you talking about James channel? I think that's what his channel's called. Probably named James because I love his stuff. It is hard to watch sometimes. DC, wherever he's at, he's the one that introduced me to him. Great channel. Would love to collaborate with him on something. Because I thought I did kindergarten craft time, and no, I do not. Is a cutter that cuts at the front and not sideways. Okay. Interesting. I have never seen those before. Maybe I'll look into it. I should look into it. I don't know why I said maybe. I don't know if I took that off or if that just came off or it never was here. but it's missing the post for the D-pad. D-pad thing. Wow, I'm a genius. This thing, membrane. It should be fine though, because it locks in around the rest of it. But we'll obviously test that later on. Let's do this. Ooh, that's what I can do to take care of the dust. Pick it up with some tape. Why don't I do that real quick? Actually, let's just use this to tape down here. Sorry to interrupt. Any idea where I can get an OEM Game Boy Pocket screen for less than a small fortune? No. I have one right here, and that is worth its weight in gold. Probably more. Uh, actually, that's not true. I have another one right here, but this has become my new Game Boy Pocket tester / I kind of want to just keep this for the collection and slap a PCB in here because it's not bad at all. I just got this in a lot of Game Boy Pockets, broken ones, and this was for some reason broken. It is a very clean shell. Sticker has seen some better days, but I don't care about swapping it out for an aftermarket one. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do with this one, but I feel like I should keep it because it is so valuable. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should put it up for sale on the garage sale. Because I don't know. I'm never doing another freaking, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm completely blanking on what that's called. The thing that I broke like 8 of those screens trying to do. Bivert mod. Never doing one of those again. The only reason I'd want to keep that screen is if I come across a rare Game Boy Pocket that I want to refurbish. Because I would not be replacing the polarizer, that's for sure. Just replace the whole freaking screen. That took care of a lot of the dust. Nice. Kind of want to do that again. Sorry, I'm distracted by cleaning up dust. But I also don't want the dust to like leave scratches in the UV print when I set the shell back down. Okay. There we go. Good enough. Simmons family motto. Good enough. All right, back to the show. Thank you, Mikey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If I request a movie, would you watch it and give your opinions on it? What? What movie? Like, do you want me to just text you what I think. I think it would be kind of fun to do movie reviews on the second channel, though. That way I could write off movie tickets. Oh my gosh. I think I should start over this way. It is stuck to my finger. I'm gonna block your view because me seeing this is more important than you seeing this. No offense. Oh, that is not a good placement. Okay. Maybe I just do it this way. Oh, I realized it's not going to be perfect because I've cut a lot of this out. That is probably pretty darn good, though. Let's see. Can I still see the cutouts? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, cool. Not bad. I guess I could install that too right now. While we're here. Hundreds of beavers. Even though we are in the beaver state, that just doesn't sound like a good movie, Mikey. Hopefully, that was a good and not crooked placement. Hmm. I can't tell if it's crooked or not. We're gonna roll with it. If it's not too egregious, then it'll be fine. Oh my goodness. I cannot hold on to that button. By the way, why does every second Game Boy mod use a Q5 display? Why is BlackBerry so famous around here? That's just the screen that people chose. If it's pretty good for majority of the mods, it's annoying that it's like just slightly too big. But the people who make these mods, like the people who actually design the mods, uh, they just try and find screens that are already out there and use those screens because it's cheaper than making a custom screen. That's why a lot of these need to be trimmed or whatever. Because like it started as like, oh look, I can fit the SP screen, like a 101 screen, in a regular Game Boy Advance, and it works with this adapter cable. And people were like, "Whoa, that's awesome!" And then I think Funnyplaying was the first people to make like an actual mod, and they came out with the IPS mod. There may have been TFT ones out there. I wasn't in the scene yet. This is just based off of my current knowledge. And they were like, why not try this brand new display so you don't have to gut a 101? And then they quickly made the V2 because the V1 had a lot of problems. Sound familiar? But the they were just using a screen that was out there, which I think was also a BlackBerry screen, just not the Q5 display. That display doesn't quite line up with the Game Boy Advance models. Maybe the BlackBerry screens are simple enough to work on. I don't know. Work with. Okay, now I think I'm going to need a different bit, actually. Because I do believe these shells always use the correct, or the screws that come with the shells. Because like these screws suck, but if you use like original shell screws with these shells that have these weird funky flathead screws, or not flat top screws. They're Phillips screws, but they're like a flat top to them. Like, it doesn't work. I've tried it before because these screws suck. And I'm using this small bit from my electric screwdriver because all of my bits for my iFixit kit are across the room and I don't want to get up. And these are fragile enough screws, or weird enough screw posts, that I can just do it like this, no problem. I'm going to just barely loosen those a little bit, like I normally do. So hopefully the button presses are perfect. Because if you screw the motherboard screws too tight, sometimes it messes with the button presses. Okay, where's the back half? There it is. Now, do I have to trim this? Yes, I do. We have one more bit of trimming we have to do. I also have to solder. But for some strange reason, these some of these aftermarket power switches, the plastics for them, they're too thick. So you have to flush cut these. And if you're not careful enough, you're going to break the post, and then it's utterly useless. There we go. Slides there. Will it slide with the back half on? Kind of. It's a little tough to turn on. Okay. I think it's getting better with the use there. Okay. We'll call that. Call that good for now. We can do the little tiny bit of soldering we have to do and call it good. Also, before I forget, I don't know why I said just. Just so you know, that's probably where I was starting. Just so you know, going forward for probably the rest of the year, I'm gonna try and keep these streams to like under an hour. I've got more things to do for the rest of the year. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you could probably guess what extra work I'm working on, but I don't want to say it yet, just in case it doesn't go as planned. But I have more on my plate for the rest of the year. I'm also going on a couple of trips out of state. So it means I have even less time, and then holiday season and all that stuff. Plus, you'll see next month why I'm working more, or I've got more stuff on my plate, because I'll have some announcements. I'll have some announcements throughout the rest of the year. Things I'm working on, things I'm excited to share with you guys. But I'm going to be streaming. Oh, I think I vacuumed up. No, it's right there. Okay. Thought I vacuumed up this wire. But I will be streaming probably less and definitely shorter. About an hour-ish. So probably more speed runs for the rest of the year. Yes, you're still going to watch Nugget if you can. That would be awesome. That's not till November. So this is the TS 101 according to the branding on the side there. It is from Miniware. It is linked in the tools section of my website, which you can also find a direct link to that in the description. If it's not there, I apologize, but it should be, because I've had it auto populate there for probably well over a year now. These exterior screws are a lot nicer. They're still janky though. It feels like these are what should be motherboard screws, but they're the exterior ones. I don't know what's up with these shells. But it's like the only Game Boy Pocket UV printed shells I can find. 2 cups of milk and Mikey. We got 11 months and 27 months. 27 months. Dude, I swear, it feels like every time I stream, you add another month. And even though it's not like a full month. Maybe time is just flying by, but that is crazy. 27 months. It's got to be the longest membership I've got, even though you're not top of the list. But thank you guys. 2 cups of milk. Even though if I drank you, it would probably kill me. I love that name for some reason. It's a good name in my book. 2 cups of milk just sounds like a band name in general. Let's put the sticker on. Even though you shouldn't put the sticker on until you know it works. It's kind of like don't close the... I'm blanking on what it's called. The computer case until you can confirm the computer's working when you build a new one. But we're sending it. Beautiful. And all of the buttons work. Cool. I want to try the other test cart real quick. Side panel, thank you. Yeah, it's only slightly crooked, but that happens. Cool. Volume works. Volume wheel scrolls properly. Contrast wheel scrolls properly. And I'm sure the touchpad works. You just barely get any variation in the colors. That's the one I like to leave it on. It's got good contrast and it's black and white. I just prefer black and white Game Boy Pocket screens. But there you go. I will list... I guess I should probably keep the batteries in. I'm going to list this on the website right now. If you want it, I have no idea what I'm pricing this at. Give me a second. There will be some new stuff added this week to the website as well, by the way. I've just been working on a lot of stuff and I haven't gotten to adding it to the website yet. Where is... I want to find the Gengar Game Boy Pocket that just sold and copy that listing. That way it's the same price, because they should be at the same price. Okay, well, I can't find that one, but here's the Charizard ones, same price. Duplicate. Every time I say this, the opposite happens. But I don't think this one's going to go instantly. But if you really want this one, I would start refreshing the page now on the Game Boy Pocket page. Should be the top link of the description. There's a 10-second delay on the stream, so 10 seconds... or 10 seconds before I say it's live now, it is actually live for you. So let's go camera. I'm going to peel this off. Oh, I have the wrong cart in there. We want to show off that awesome, beautiful logo. We'll take it off. Take the batteries out. Show off the back. And active and set. It is now... oh. It is now live on the website. I set it to active before I added stock of it. But if you want it, you should be able to grab it now. RetroRemaster.com. Should be the top link in the description. If Rux wants to put the link in chat, that would be awesome. Or Mikey. Either one of you. You guys are chatting it up. Is there anything that I need to pay attention to? You gonna run a stream while I'm gone of just you playing with Nugget? I don't think you would like driving from Portland to Corvallis every day. That would be pretty brutal. Just when I go up for the day to Portland, traffic is just bleh. But I guess I've been going on Fridays a lot, so that's my fault. I know Jake doesn't care, but is anyone else excited for Echoes of Wisdom? I'm interested. I need to play Link's Awakening first before I'm like excited about Echoes of Wisdom. Maybe I should just start Link's Awakening. But I'm more of a linear guy than a open world guy anyway, so it does look interesting to me. Thank you for posting the link. It's beautiful. I should probably put it there for people to watch while I'm reading chat, huh? If the bottom screen of a DS Fat has bubbles in it, should I replace it? There's bubbles in it? Is there a screen protector on it and that's why it's got bubbles? Also, I totally just skipped right over it. Sorry. Thank you, Rich, for the daily Alani new budget. I haven't had one. It's been a couple weeks. For those. Okay, well, I'm coming to Portland this Saturday. If you're gonna go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, you can see me there. I'll re-say that now since we're at the end of the stream. I will be at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, PRGE, this Saturday. I don't know what time yet. Probably sometime closer in the afternoon. It's going to take me a while to drive up. But I will be there. I will not be square. And if you want a picture or a signature or anything like that, please feel free to come up. I will not have a pen on me because I'm not that confident that people actually want a signature from me. So bring a pen and bring something for me to sign if you want a signature from me. If you want a picture, I'm assuming you got a phone with a camera. But yep, that is this weekend, this Saturday. I'm not going to be there Friday. I'm not going to be there Sunday. It is Portland, Oregon, for those. Someone asked me that in a comment. I forgot there's many Portlands around the nation and probably the globe. Yeah. I am not buying the Hyrule Switch Lite, but it does look pretty nice. I mean, you might be able to peel off the digitizer and replace it. Because those are just like double-sided tapes to the screen. So I would try it before you replace it. But it might just be a warped digitizer since those are just like plastic, I'm pretty sure. I know the DS Lite ones are just plastic. So I don't know about the fat DS. I haven't worked on enough of them. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Ooh, that hurt. Just kind of stood up funky. I don't think this has a digitizer. Yeah, this doesn't have a digitizer on it, so I don't know where my digitizer is. But I'm assuming it peels right off and it's probably plastic. So You can bring your macro and show you how loud it is, okay? These macros are quiet. They just are. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, Mikey. It's a public event. You can come. But on that note, buy Black Ice. Buy Black Ice Permafrost, I should specify. And when the regular Black Ice comes back, you can buy it too. I'm hoping that this comes back in like November, no later than December. I will actually be very upset. I'm already upset that this isn't back, but I'm getting over it. But Permafrost is out now if you want it. There's still 65 in stock, I believe. And yeah, buy this or buy any Game Boy from me. Buy a N64 or GameCube. I'm going to be restocking some GameCubes hopefully this week. And hopefully, I've got a lot of stuff coming in. So I'm hoping to restock N64s and a bunch of other stuff soon. Very, very soon. I'm pretty sure you met Mikey last time. Mikey was with me when you met me, so. Anyways, come to Portland Retro Gaming Expo this Saturday. Or Friday or Sunday if you want, but if you want to avoid me, go those days. If you want to see me, come Saturday. But anyways, that is it from me. If you want this Game Boy, retroremaster.com, top link in the description. I'm rambling at this point. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Decent snap. It was okay snap. Possibly it was 2 years ago. Where's the end stream button?